Yeah, Mr1050, Jason Hunter. Let's get it. Yeah, make way, Mr1050's coming through. Jason Hunter hitting corners, you know how we do. In the Hellcat, red iron Range Rover. Criminals are better off pulling to the shoulder. His fiance, his ride or die's real. He got the wheel, she got the steel. The colonel for the state police, there's no peace. Dire Sky helps to put his mind at ease. Special carbine and heavy pistol. Bullets hit your car and it sounded like a missile. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, cause Jason Hunter's working overtime. All the other competition better wait in line, cause he's on the grind. So when you see him coming through, best thing for you to do is just move. Mr1050, that's the name. Driving skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shut down, you know how we do things. Mr1050, that's the name. Driving skills be the best in the game. Jason Hunter, bang bang, switching lanes. Criminal shut down, you know how we do things. Waking up to Dyer laying right next to her. She won't let the haters get the best of them. They closer than close like jelly and toast. They engage in the
what up, chat?
shutting down all foes. The metal world better look out. When he's rolling through, Jason's leaving no doubts. One of the best with the aim. One war, better charge it to the game.
Let's kill this. Let's kill that for now. And then all right, we got a new game. I think Brown said that we got Giants next, so let's see. Man, Brian with the light, man. What's good, bro? All right, so we're gonna continue with the Jets, right? We're gonna see how far we can get with the Jets, bro. I'm starting to like them. I just, you know, they're like underdogs with a lot of teams, though. You want to play Philly again, or you want to go on to the next to the Giants? What do you want to do? What's good, man? Yeah, bye week. So you want to play them again, or should I skip to the next week? What do you think? But we got an upgrade though. Let's see. Oh, he's accurate, healthy rep. Start with a secondary linebacker. I want to keep. There we go. All right, so we'll go advance a week. All right. So bye week. Discuss your plan for the team's bye week. Okay. Let's do that. Team bonding retreat, stay grinding, XP and stamina. Which one should I do? I'm thinking a retreat, right? For morale and awareness. Oh, minus awareness. Oh, minus stamina. Plus, what's AWR? What is that? What is AWR? I'm gonna go for. I want minus stam, I guess, because awareness. I don't know. All right, fuck it. All right. Choose draft class. Advanced this week, I guess. We got Giants. There we go. Upgrade players. Tandem breakout defense. What is this? Help a player upgrade his. All right, let's upgrade our players real quick. We gotta skip all this, bro. Come on. All right. Then we got Joe Tipman.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
Overpowering gap. All right. Let's go play this game. Man, I'm team blue all the time too. Like if it's Jets or Giants, man, it's always blue for me, bro.
It's the National Football
Always.
League on EA Sports. And we've got Bobby Okereke.
All right.
It's the battle for New York or New Jersey for that matter. The Giants and Jets are underway. And not much happening.
Run with the light, man. I appreciate you, brother.
To about the 23. The Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding offense.
Oh man, holding. That's crazy. Come on, bro.
Thomas, former first rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there.
All right.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good power.
Damn, I gotta stop this. Run with the fleet, man. I appreciate you, brother. I do. Thank you. What's good, man?
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence
let's goal line.
to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Damn, bro. I thought he was gonna try to run it, man. I thought.
They're able to get the
I did. I thought.
So they give up the completion there, but defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it.
Hey, so tomorrow,
you want to make him think.
my boy that I used to play like Apex with, tomorrow night, because Mick usually takes the night off to just chill. He's gonna probably play Madden against me. We'll probably play against him. Mess around. Man, Brian with the 50 and the 1,000, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Oh my God.
It's Darren Waller. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And I want the yardage back.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do?
Yeah, he's probably gonna whip my ass, but
they were able to win last
I
week
told him
despite
I was like
getting
Brian's
sacked
teaching me how to play, so you know I might be a little better than I originally was.
You're right about that. They can't count on just
Brian with the
winning
5,
game
man.
no
I
matter
appreciate
what
you, bro.
happens.
Thank you.
They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
They're probably gonna go
6 on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Stack, baby. Let's go. They're gonna get that field goal though. They're gonna get it.
7-yard line. Carl Lawson, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away.
Oh, he missed it. Okay. I didn't think he was gonna, but all right.
Foot or so wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later.
All right, let's see what we can do against him.
Go on with him right out of the gate with a miss.
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead,
damn it.
remain scoreless. Throwing on first
Man, Brian with the 2, man, and the 1, man. Thank you. Man, shouts to Brian coming in here, bro, and holding things down for me, man. I do appreciate you, man. And I can't discount Roman, too, for helping you out.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against
There we
them.
go.
The ultimate test going against that.
So who's the #1 passing team in the NFL? The Jet? Me?
Yes, sir.
There's
I
no
got a
way.
kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The end result, 21 yards.
I do like the white. I like the white Jets jersey over like the green though, right? Like the white I like, but definitely don't like the green.
So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here. And
I feel like they're gonna blitz me, bro.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Jets at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
Decent probably
25.
Bills.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
There we go, baby. Touchdown.
Touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it
Damn,
down
35.
to 34. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week.
They're gonna run.
For it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end.
17 Wilson's the best.
Every last yard, he's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
They're going to try to run it again.
35, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the carry there, and it'll wind up being the final play of this first quarter. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Jones. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Oh, they're going to.
More than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that...
Oh, that was almost intercepted. I need to chill.
They'll be sluggish coming into this game, so I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot. That dead
I was trying to go for it.
I
was trying to go for it. I ain't even gonna lie.
Tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, intercepted.
Lazard, but this is intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
It's not good.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Hodgins in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down.
There we go.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And as we've seen,
That was like the best outcome, right?
So far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
All right. Let's see if we switch it up a little. All right, let's see.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This 2nd and 4. On play action. Now Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
Mecole Hardman, 32 yards. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone. And
everything falling apart now. Another one
Intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading.
Man, he didn't get no breaks, right?
Ready with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Oh, I'm sacked, bro. God damn.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep.
All right, we got to go long.
Not let him get his feet set.
That's it.
He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
There we go.
The field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Anyway, these Jets are beating on these Giants, huh?
And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
I'm gonna start just letting it touch back, bro, because
one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading,
they got hard man back. No way, dog. What's good? What's good, Keontae?
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. And that would complete to Hodgins.
Damien Angel would like, man, I appreciate it. What up?
Jones, a final shot before break. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this one is incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
I didn't want to run inside.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Oh, let's try it. I'm gonna try this.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June.
Nope.
It's Dalvin Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Damn, Cook is hurt.
Not what you want
Done.
to see because Dalvin Cook injured at least for the moment and in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
That's not good.
The huddle come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is just more of the same. This
substitute.
defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin. And he's going to get this down near the 20.
There we go. We're moving this ball though, right?
Yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. On play action, Rodgers. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz.
Hold on,
and
so we need...
and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Cheeto with the light. What up, Cheeto?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Rodgers to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Let's try that.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And that one blown up quickly.
Yeah, I fucked
He's going
up.
to be stopped before he could even get started.
All right, we got to...
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 3rd down and 13. Now Rodgers. And this is caught.
Touchdown.
For the moment, it's
Flag.
a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
Decline.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
I'm losing some of my best players, bro. Cook, like he's cooked. Cook got cooked, man.
Out now following the touchdown to kick. And just shutting him off there. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Hardman to return. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Jets will take over. Another drive coming up for New York's offense.
Let's try to run it. Let's see what happens.
Offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now have this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and
You can't. Giants defense, man. I can't run on them. It's not happening.
Make sure we have some different things.
It's never happening.
We're staring at right now the way this one is going.
Right, let's see what we do.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
I don't think this Giants quarterback is any good.
Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be stopped in his tracks right at the
is the best quarterback the Giants really ever had, like Manning? Like I mean, for a while, I don't think anybody's been better than him, right?
Scoreboard, obviously, for them it looks daunting, but I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that,
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
and that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jones. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play.
I don't know, man. These Jets.
And it'll be 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one.
I don't know how I feel about these Jets, though. Like,
the Giants go on.
they're good sometimes, and
the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
damn.
His throw's going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped. Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in balance.
We're still going to go for it. I don't care because I don't really have shit to lose.
And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Damn.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Jones. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively.
All right, so
to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's got his target.
You got it.
It's complete. And getting
You got it.
Shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back to throw again. Here, that's complete to Shepard.
damn.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An injury stoppage, and it looks like, yeah, it's the quarterback, Daniel Jones.
The quarterback got hurt?
Assistance.
That's
2
crazy.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A first throw here for the backup Taylor.
What?
Take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrod Taylor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Tyrod Taylor touchdown run. And the Jets have got it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets have opened up a 4
I'm gonna go for 2-point conversion now.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer
Oh,
for him
no.
all game long.
He knocked it out.
Open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
New York ready to go again offensively. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Now Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So
All right,
it's Giants
so
football here as we welcome you back. They
let's try.
face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his
Nice.
big tight end. And he is going to have the Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Throwing again, it's Taylor.
Another pass complete to Bellinger.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It'll go down as a gain of 6.
They're gonna try to run this.
Faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
What am I doing? Hold on.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
We want to do.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets us down inside the 30.
This quarterback's better than the first one, right?
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. One last shot for Taylor.
That is caught.
He got it.
He'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they
I think that second quarterback was better than the first one.
Almost want to do the defense.
So if we play another game, is that other quarterback gonna be hurt and like I gotta go against Taylor or what? Is that how that shit works in here? Or is he gonna be back in magically or whatever? All right. Um. You still in there, Brian, or what?
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them.
So should we get rid of some of these dudes? Let me see. Let me see. So this guy. We want to keep. We want to keep Cook, right?
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
All right. Who else do we want to keep? Paul. Cobb or Hall? I think Cobb or Hall will probably be the two, right? What about Lawson too, right? Adrian Amos. We're gonna give him less though. Oh, he took it. All right, cool. So who else? Hardman, Lawson, right? Lawson, Amos. Oh, I can't do that with him. All right, so let's go back. So these are all starting players, no? Where does it tell you starting player? Give it to anyone in the 60s? All right, so let's do that. Let's grab this guy back. Okay, so we only got 3 million left. Let's get rid of. So how do I get rid of him? How do I get rid of him? Should I offer him like trash? Like, I'm just trying. How do you go down all the way like in one shot, bro? Jesus. I don't have the room. A lot of them don't feel like re-signing. Look at that. You see how they don't want to? This gate 80 right here. I don't have the money to accept this option though. I'm gonna lose some players. Let's get some buffs, right? Trade offers. You have received one or more trade offers. So they want to give me, they want Huff, and they want to give me this guy. They want to give me that. What do I have for that for now in this position though? Tight end, no offense. 500K? That's not a bad deal, right? What do you think? You need Huff? Okay. Do they have any more trade offers? Or is that the only one? All right, we're gonna go into Chargers next.
It's Madden NFL.
I didn't look. How bad are these dudes? Are they bad or what?
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9?
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down, so this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
God damn.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
That's crazy.
Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. On play action. Now Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The Jets at 4-3, a game over 500, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In search of
They put pressure on me, man, these guys, these Chargers.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers.
Touchdown, baby.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Well, they spoke about the importance.
Chargers have a good quarterback.
Good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles.
I think Rodgers is a good quarterback, man. I don't know, like
advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive.
he could use a better offensive line sometimes, man. Like I think like
what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Holding. Receiving team.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 76 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Rodgers going to the Hall of Fame when he retires.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Has a good, nice.
Does he have any Super Bowls?
I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass.
You know, I used to like Peyton Manning a lot, bro, and I feel like he was the only quarterback that like one of the only quarterbacks that I like. But and Romo to me was one of those quarterbacks too that deserved to have like they deserved the Super Bowl. Like he deserved the Super Bowl, you know? Like he was that good of a quarterback. His team just Could never do
The
it.
Giants, they were very good.
Back when I used to watch.
Extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs.
What a pass.
Be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little
Who's
bit.
Packers quarterback for
If you
Virginia?
don't score any points.
A big 30-yard play on third. Herbert back to the air. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he's got this down to the 35. That's over 40 yards.
Man, this quarterback be throwing, though. I'll give him that.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
This defense for the Jets, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man.
Yeah, this quarterback is not bad at all. I'll give him that.
Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Eckler will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs.
Oh, this guy, yeah, this is going to be a game.
And catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Dick.
Oh, no shit.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the
I didn't know
kick's
that.
away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent.
No, bro.
Intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of
Yikes.
play.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Oh, man. This is not good.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd and 5.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go down as a loss of 5.
Damn, he's my age.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All right.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
This one deep for Wilson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, no.
That's going to be knocked away.
Ah, bro, I went too crazy for that. I almost got an interception.
There, that would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
He finds Wilson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be caught.
There we go.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are able to move back in front.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Herbert. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Herbert. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he's not going to sniff sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, J.K.
Getting a little aggressive over here on the defense, man.
Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman.
Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Come on, baby.
They take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Open man here is Conklin. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
We got to go deep, bro. We got to go deep.
The big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
No, bro.
On 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half.
We'll go for it.
After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night.
Damn.
As we'll get you down the halftime.
I was hoping to try to get something going,
Skip
bro.
right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Needed to call timeout.
The Chargers getting ready to go
Yeah.
to start this 3rd quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block.
And they got one, so
slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down.
Man, all they're doing is running, bro.
2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
I'm protected against it, bro. Let me try.
3.
They'll try the air now with Herbert.
Oh!
Caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
That was a good quarterback. I'll give him that.
Off for 29 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the middle with Eckler.
Sauce Gardner, an all-pro as a rookie last year, up to make the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
from the 23. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
What?
Allen's got it complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 17-14.
All right.
So that winds up.
They're gonna make me earn this. They're gonna make me earn this one.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception.
Oh, what did I do? I broke.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
I was looking the other way for a minute.
Now, as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Oh!
On 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
You think we can run it? I'm gonna try.
After the incompletion,
Well, actually, it's gonna be more of a throw,
3rd
but
and 2. On play action, it's Rodgers.
no.
Oh, you had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
All right.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule.
I'm gonna go for it.
He quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke
Pull
up
left
another
trigger.
pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
I'm gonna try this.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious
I think I
decision
messed
to go
myself
for
up
it.
there.
Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3rd and 3.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there.
I mean, that's the best thing that could happen right there, because at least now I get a touchdown. I'll still be, you know.
And his kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The New York set to take the field.
And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it.
He's got a man complete.
Let's go.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Rodgers with a pass caught by Conklin.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
2nd and 7.
I'm hitting left trigger. It's not doing shit. Got it, baby. It's touchdown.
Touchdown, Jets. Alan Lazard with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Jets are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
Oh.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead.
Oh, before you snap the ball. Okay.
They started on the ground with Eckler. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out.
Oh, okay.
Later.
Even on defense.
Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
And Allen's going to have a Chargers first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult.
I'm trying with the light, man. I appreciate it. What's good?
The running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him.
Man, he's gonna get this touchdown. I already know it.
What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
I'm going to try to blitz him, though. I'm going to see if I can push him back. He's going to try to run this, I think. Looks like it.
On first down, it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
A big help. It looks like a big help for sure.
Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. To the air again, Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Herbert now.
There we go. I was trying to get him down, man. I'm trying to keep him to a field goal or something. I'm trying to keep him to that, bro.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
God damn.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's got it. Touchdown.
Jesus.
Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a
Oh, they're going to try to go.
lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
All right.
Set now to
They're really going to make this hard for me.
Off it goes. And he returns this to the 22.
2 minutes. I got to get a touchdown to tie it.
With a new team, but in a spot he's been before. Down by 7. And time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down.
Oh.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
All right. This is bad. This is really bad.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different.
All right, we got to see.
He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Damn it.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays.
All right, I'm going to try it. I don't even care.
So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
And they're going to push me. I know it.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Pass taken in.
1st and 10. Let's go. Wow. I was sweating there, bro.
It was a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a time.
Look at that pass, though.
That is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
All right, so we want to go this.
This is 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
All right, so.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, man. Let's. No. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? All right, come on.
Here's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Goal line defense, goal line offense. Run down their throat. All
They'll
right.
stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
So what do I do that? Where the fuck do we do it? Fuck it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna do
This is
that.
third and goal.
I don't even know what I chose, bro.
To throw is Rodgers. And it's caught.
We got it.
Touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. No surprise there, third and goal down here.
All right,
That's where
so
they look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might
It's
go
on the
over
gun?
top. Either way,
Oh.
you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Then we go for the extra point.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for two. Rodgers will throw for it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football.
Oh, that's a
And
game.
they remain down by a point.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for two.
I shoulda
and go
kicked
for the
it.
win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Yeah, I messed up there, bro. I started messing around with the stuff, with the plays.
What a finish in this.
They're a hard
result.
team.
This
I'm gonna
group,
give
they
it to
come
them.
in, They have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score. They get the victory. And that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads.
Let me do something real quick. Hold on. All right. Let's do another one. Let's see. Let's upgrade him. Get these little upgrades. What do I get from this guy? I don't know. The Raiders.
shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under
use the Y button to change the routes.
Former Patriot, former 49er,
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm gonna try.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G last year. When he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
How's this quarterback?
Jets defense.
Currently #1 in the NFL.
My team, the LA Raiders.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because
Las
this
Vegas?
is an irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, #1 versus #1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Hardman on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh man, that was almost picked
Nearly
up.
an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
He was all over that route defensively. Now they had 2 picks last
The B
week.
plus,
Unit.
they traded him. Oh,
Grab that one.
his injuries.
Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the pass come from?
Yo, what about that play right there? Come on.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying
All right,
to set
so
anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the
I'm gonna run it
matchup,
straight
and
in.
they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Number 17.
Cook is in.
There we go.
Touchdown, Jets. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
All right, let's go like shallow with it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
All they want to do is run, bro.
This play to move the sticks.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Broken tackle. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the third down.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Oh, shit. What am I doing?
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
No, bro.
And a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I'm going for it.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They
God damn it.
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it.
Man, I'm pressing him right now.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races. How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in fold.
And
you're going to try to run again, I think.
Watching film a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. Here we go. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Garoppolo now. This is caught.
Damn, he was wide open. He was wide open, too.
Michael Mayer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson. Up and
all right,
good.
new game.
Tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete to Kyle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers on target there to Lazard.
There we go.
He's going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Jets at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy.
There we go. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
9 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. That one was hard to fathom. They were in the dime. They had 6 DBs back there. They still lost it.
Great word, because I'm right there with you. I don't understand how they couldn't pick him up. But don't be surprised next week early, there's some extra people in the locker room. Maybe a tryout or 2 for those guys who missed him.
Touchdown, baby.
Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT.
That does help a lot. Because I already can see who I'm going to choose if they're
And he's
open.
got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Garoppolo. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
3rd and 1.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to.
I need to get an insurance run. I need another touchdown. Easy.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense.
He's already approaching 100 yards and has the touchdown. I'm sure on that opposite sideline right now, they're scratching their heads saying, all right, what do we do?
All right, so Y is going to go and B.
Even if you limit him to a short catch, he has that make-you-miss ability to take it for big yardage and put in the end zone again. So trying to blanket in the
I was trying to go for it all there. All right, let's go some mid, like tight end stuff.
And he doesn't make that easy.
They're struggling with that so far. pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, he tries to
No.
force it in, and it's intercepted.
I knew that was going to happen to me eventually.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
Ain't no way, bro. I definitely did it.
Yardage on the return. They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Nah, he wasn't really open, bro. I was trying to force it. That's what happened.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now.
Keep doing it over the top. I definitely do.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position.
But to be fair, they be pressing me, bro. I don't got a lot of time, man.
Always wanted to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say we should have done better there.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he goes out of bounds.
If you hold down the button, he throws it hard deep balls. You want to tap button for Rainbow Pass? Oh, okay.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
All right, so he's going to go that way. He's going to go that way. All right.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
There we go.
And that's Lazard. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
On first down, Rodgers.
And Lazard's got it again.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He finds Wilson.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
There we go.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
You know what? I'm just going to let it go all the way back.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go.
Here we go.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game.
All right, so we got to protect.
And get right back to the action.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Okay,
whatever. I keep forgetting that it's the offense first.
Now, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do,
so he's going that way. He's going that way.
Defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have
I had to throw it out.
Like this?
I had to, bro. They were coming in on me.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They literally gave me no chance there.
On 1st down, that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
All right, let's see if we can do it. They ain't gonna expect it.
The guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Running on 1st down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3. 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah,
all right, so he's going that way. He's going that way.
Actually get production from their lead horse. That would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Damn.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run.
I'm going for it because Mama didn't raid no pussy, man. We're going to do it.
And it winds up incomplete.
All right, so those two.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Garoppolo. He gets this to Devontae
Adams.
He's to the 15. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Austin Hooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are back within a score.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense.
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. New York set to take the field.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense.
All right, we're looking left.
Was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, right. One would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
It got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two
the running back's going that way.
Trying to top each other with each additional play.
Oh, no.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers again now. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. That one goes for 24 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
All right.
Here's Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
There's the insurance a little bit.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6
Now I can go mess up as much as possible.
Cap things off with a touchdown grab.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What a pass. I got Madden with that pass. That was a pass, bro. Oh, my God.
39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On second down, here's Garoppolo.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up this.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth.
Here we go.
They go with Jacobs. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken
How do we
up.
contest it?
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
I guess. Oh, wait, we got it. All right, we're good. I thought they didn't give it to me, bro.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
All right, so
They sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
And oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
The Jets on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
all right.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
All right.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Catch is made by Hardman.
There we go.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Rodgers going to throw.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm going to try to go for the running back.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
And
my.
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
All right.
You feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Garoppolo now. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll get it down inside the 25. Now an injury timeout, and that is Devontae Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Here we go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long.
I'm trying to keep pushing him back.
Facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Lets this go for Renfro downfield.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
Right.
And the Jets set to take the field.
So run back's going that way. He's going that way.
It's just all about salting
right.
this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the
Hardman's not bad, bro.
23
He be
yards
doing
to
it.
pick up there.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the
All
game.
right.
And
I'm going to try to go for Wilson if he's open.
Big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
There we go.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now here come the Raiders.
And this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear.
Oh my God.
People in front of you,
Come on.
it's impossible to have a good completion percentage.
There's no way, bro.
A Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And we can probably get another win. We can get another one in.
Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly, but the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes a dramatic play.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing here. His throw incomplete.
I'm going to go deep. I'm going to try to go deep, bro.
But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cobb. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Damn, he's going to have to go for that field goal.
Here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
Of course. We got there.
The final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a 4.
I thought I had it, bro. I'm not going to lie.
And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder.
All right, chat. We did 2.5 hours. We got a few games in. I'm going to keep progressing tomorrow night. Probably play this with my friend. So look for that. This weekend, me and Mickey are probably gonna go check some stuff out. We might go fishing around for a new city. I don't know. She might want to go back to the other one for a little bit. I don't know. Well, I'll leave all that kind of stuff up to her. but you should catch us doing something at some point. All right, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I catch